Sacramento, we've got some friends in studio today. You've probably seen people doing yoga in the park, stretching under the trees, breathing in the fresh air, and maybe you wondered what it would be like to join them. Well, today we'll find out how, even if you've never done yoga before, courtesy of Yoga Moves Us and Midtown Association. Let's welcome Michelle Webb, president of Yoga Moves Us, along with board member Sabrina DeMaio Lockhart. Thanks for joining us today, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
So you've brought the Zen today. We've got our yogis in studio, so I'm already relaxed.
Love it.
So for someone who's seen yoga in the park and wondered if they could try it too, tell us about Yoga Moves Us and your partnership with Fresh Air Midtown Parks.
We try and make yoga accessible and approachable. So next time you're walking by, stop by. You don't even need a mat. We want to break down any barriers that people may have about yoga. You don't need anything fancy, just you show up and go to our website, yogamovesus.org, to learn more.
Yeah, I love that you're making it accessible for everyone. Where are these classes happening around Sacramento, and how does someone find one near where they live?
So this year we're hosting at 11 different locations. So we have 12 classes happening every other week. They are all happening in Midtown proper. So some of the locations feature Fremont Park, Wynn Park, Marshall Park, Sutter's Fort, McKinley Park, Linden Park in West Sac, and then we have McClatchy Park and Oak Park, and then we have Tahoe Park as well. And we are at the Bodega Market every other Thursday for the season.
So literally sprinkled around everywhere, it sounds like.
Everywhere, 7 days a week.
There we go, 7 days a week. And
7 days a week.
What kind of classes are we talking about? Is it just yoga? Does it expand to more?
Well, there are so many different types of yoga, and we invite our teachers to share whatever practices they have. So you can do vinyasa, which is a more active kind of yoga, yin, which is stretchy and you stay close to the ground, kinetic yoga, that's what our friends are doing behind us. So there's a wide variety of yoga, but this year we're introducing new modalities. Strength and mobility, Tai Chi, Pilates, every kind of movement and wellness we're inviting to our practices this year because we have so many classes to fill.
Yes, and how many classes do you offer each year? And do you slow down maybe when the weather gets a little bit colder?
So every year we keep expanding and growing the number of offerings we have. This year we're having over 340 classes for the season.
Wow.
We do slow down a little bit in the winter. So once our season ends, our summer season runs through October 1st. So once October begins, we move indoors, and we have different hosts every season. So we don't know where we'll be this year, but we'll announce it at the end of the summer.
There you go. You easily transition, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
And then how many people take advantage of these classes each year?
We have 15,000 people that visit our classes every year.
Okay.
So I hope you're getting FOMO from listening.
Yes, I'm like, there's a
demand
demand.
too, Desiree.
Yes. Well, I like that you said it's open to all levels too. Me, very green yogi over here, but it sounds like whether you're green or very experienced, there's different levels, different classes that people can join.
Yes, every class is designed for every level. If it's the first time that you've stepped on the mat ever in your life, or maybe you are a dedicated yoga teacher too. There's something for everybody there, and there's something so magical about practicing outside under the trees. You know, the sounds of the Midtown traffic whizzing by, the wind rustling through the leaves. It's such a beautiful experience, and then you get to meet your neighbors. I think that's another gift that Yoga Moves Us offers.
Sabrina, you're really painting a picture for me. That does sound nice. I need to get out of this studio.
Yes.
Why is accessible wellness so important to you both, and who is really benefiting from these programs?
Gosh, it's so important because we're removing a lot of barriers that people experience going into fitness studios, fitness spaces. One, like the physical barrier of actually getting to some of those studio spaces is removed too. The financial barrier is really tremendous as well. So we're taking that aspect out of it because all of our classes are free. We do welcome donations, but they are free to the public. And we're building a sense of community. People are coming into experience being in a group setting, being around others. A lot of people walk into, it's their first actual experience coming into a group fitness setting. And so removing those barriers is super important to us.
Yes. What would you say has been the response from people when they come out and try a class for the first time? They've seen it, but they're like, okay, no, I'm doing it. What do they say?
People are so proud of themselves and wondered why it took them so long to step onto their mat. I taught Friday night at Sutter's Fort, and someone came up to me after class and said that yoga saved her life.
Wow.
And, you know, that's the why behind everything that we do, is because this is something that someone wouldn't get otherwise. And what greater gift to provide.
Yes, well, Sabrina, Michelle, thank you for joining us, our amazing yogis who are also instructors at Yoga Moves Us. Thank you for joining joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, I'm going to let our viewers know where they can get more information. Visit exploremidtown.org/fresh air. And you can do yoga year-round indoors too. For more info about the ongoing work of Yoga Moves Us, head to yogamovesus.org.